Yeah, I got it. Okay, so tonight we are going to talk about um, jobs and what I do because this beats any kind of job that you think you could get. I'm going to tell you right now, this probably would knock it out of the park. I can't say 100%, but I could say pretty close to knocking it out of the park. So let's go over some stuff like what are you looking for when you go looking for a work from home job? I'll tell you what I was looking for. I didn't want to answer the phone. So let's do work from home. Okay. Work from home job. What were you looking for? I didn't want to, I didn't want any phone. No phone calling. I didn't want that. I didn't want to make calls. I have kids and they're loud. So I didn't want to make any phone calls. I what else? I okay, so part of my problem was um, I didn't want them to need me to have like an education with letters behind my name. You know, letters. I like to say letters behind my name because then you know letters behind your name um, or experience because I didn't want that either. So I was looking for a job on Indeed, and these were kind of like the things that I had to have in order for me to go for the job, to actually apply for the job. Because when you're searching, you know what you can and you can't do, right? I didn't want to be on the phone. I didn't want to answer most of them. They want you to have an education of some sort with letters behind your name, or you needed to have like a bachelor degree and whatever, or experience. Well, I didn't have experience. I didn't have a bachelor degree. I didn't have any degrees. I am a homeschooling mom. I have a single mom of five, but I also have three homeschoolers left in the house. So I was on Indeed looking for a job. That's what I was looking for a job. And if you know the pains of trying to find a job and work from home, that is like, it is frustrating. I hate it. I'll just tell you, I hate it. I hated looking for a job. I couldn't do the phones. So that cancels out all kinds of customer service. When you can't pick up a phone because you got kids running around acting like fools, which is what they're supposed to do, but I can't keep them quiet so I could have a job. So all these things were preventing me from getting a job with anybody on Indeed. Also, when you think about when you're doing, like when you're looking for a job with Indeed, do you know who has your information? One of the things that bothered me the most, I never looked for an online job until 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, I suffered a mini stroke. I was married. My husband didn't go to the hospital, didn't call, didn't text, nothing. I had no idea what was going on. And long story short, he had left me and the kids, four at the time, four, because one's already gone, one's way halfway out the door, but left us all stranded because he had already, for months on end, made another life somewhere else and pretended when he came home. So it left me in a position that I don't want any other woman or man, for that matter, to be left in because it's just it's not fair, and it left me in a bad spot. So when I was looking for jobs online, I hadn't done that for years because I've always been like self-employed. And looking online, um, I remember getting a text one day and I was like, oh, I told my second oldest, I was like, yeah, look, I might have a job. And I said, but you know, why is it so weird that they text me and told me to go to some place called Telegram? Is it Telegram? Um, and I was like, my son, don't do it. Don't touch anything. because of course they put a link in there and they want you to go to Telegram. And I was like, what is Telegram? I hadn't even heard of it. This is about a year and a half, probably a year and a half ago, year and a half from around to, it's almost at the 2-year mark. Oh yeah, we're almost at the 2-year mark. Anyways, so it was a year and a half ago. I had to look at the calendar. So I was doing all this stuff and I couldn't find anything that I could do from home. Nothing at all. I started door dashing and that ended in a terrible spot because I killed my car. So I was like, great. Now I have no vehicle. Now I have, 500 applications out on Indeed, and who knows who has my information. Like, I was freaking out inside, trying not to, because I come from a time period where you would pick up a newspaper, look for a job, and have to call or have to make an appointment for that interview. Well, things have changed so much and they constantly are changing. So I happened to scroll on TikTok one day and I saw this girl talking and she was like, there's no phone calling. And I was like, there's no phone calls? And then she goes, you don't need an education. You don't need that. And you don't need experience. And I was like, what? And I thought, okay, keep talking, girl. And then she goes, well, it is 2 hours a day. And then she said, and this caught me. I was like, yeah, right. So we're going to talk about this. This is what she said to me. She said 2 hours a day, $900. And I was like, wait a minute. No. And I went like this, scrolled. I went past it. And then thankfully she came up again. And I was like, really? Is it 2 hours a day? Can I do that? And when you understand that, are you going to make that every single day? No, but is the possibility there? Absolutely, because this is only one customer. What do? We promote 4 programs. That's it. 100, 300, 600, and 9. 9 is the top one, and it's the one that's in demand. Why? Let me tell you why. Because you can turn around and promote it yourself. So who wouldn't want to make $900 in a day? Like, come on. Who doesn't want to work 2 hours a day? Like, what are you going to do with the rest of your time? Have you ever thought about what can you do with your time? Like, only working 2 hours a day, because this does not fit the normal job. I always say that it's not going to fit your normal job because it's not a normal job. There's nothing normal about this. You're not making normal money. You're not working normal time, because it's all built on social media. Do you know how many content creators there are? Have you ever watched a content creator? Like, just drop it in the comments. If you've ever watched a content creator, whether they sell affiliate income, whether they're selling something, I should say, or whatever it is, content creators, okay? I'm a content creator. That's what I am. However, this is my own business. When you promote the programs, okay, there is a 9, a 6, a 3, and a 1. Okay, so when you come in on the 9, which is the legacy, let's call it legacy because that's what it is. When you come in on the 9, you can sell the 9. You can sell the 6, you can sell the 3, and you can sell the 1 because you have master resale rights to do them all. 2 hours a day is what you need to do in order to make your money, in order to do it's called income earning activities. So we'll put that here. Income earning activities. So I can't tell you how excited and happy I was that I actually found something that I could do from home that didn't have anything to do with Indeed. I was so fed up with Indeed and looking for a job on there. Like, there has to be a better way. Like, there had to be a better way. I was like, no, I'm done with this garbage. I'm not doing this. And so when I found this, I was like, yes, finally something that I could do as a mom from home with children, 2 hours a day, and I get to make 9, 6, 3, or 1. It depends. Most of the time it's going to be 9 because that's the one that's in demand. That's the one that sells the most. Why? Because you can turn around and sell that yourself. If you come in on the 1, the only one you can sell is the 1. Okay. So that you understand. Now, I think that's amazing. That's 4 streams of income right away. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Let's talk about an automated system. So a lot of us think that we have to work harder, right? How do you do 2 hours a day? I'm going to explain this to you. Income earning activities. So how often do you work? You work every day, 8 hours a day, or are you working 10 hours a day, Monday to Friday? Some people have to work 12-hour shifts. I pity nurses. I feel terrible for nurses and those that have to work 12-hour shifts because it's brutal. Anybody that's got to work that, hands down, man, I applaud you because that I don't want to do that. I have worked long days. I know what it's like to work long days, but I was in control of that. Long time ago, like 25 years ago, I did take my little boy. He was my firstborn. I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, get him to daycare. He was the first kid there. So by 6:30, I was back on the road commuting for an hour. And then I had to commute for another hour to get back home. And he was the last guy to get picked up, the last one. And it was awful as a mom to drop him off. He was the first one and he was the last one. I hated it. So I was working like that. I don't remember if it was 8 to 5. I think it was 8 to 5 I worked because we did get time for lunch that we weren't paid for. But so I know what those long hours are like. I never want to do the long hours. I never want to have my children where I don't see them. Like I never saw him for much more than like 2 hours because I knew I had to get him in bed again and start the whole process over the next day. Exhausted, do the same thing again the next day. Day after day after day. It's like this mundane, repetitious cycle that we get in. And I never saw a way out of it. I never saw a way out. So when this came along, I was like, wow, how does anybody work 2 hours a day? I'm going to explain it. So that's 2 hours of income earning activities. In our community, we have a lot of stuff that we can learn. We have weekly Zoom meetings, which help us to do what we need to do in that 2 hours. She actually promotes that we like cement that 2-hour workday. Why? Because so many of us want to do other things in life. We want to I want to just do things with my kids without the pressure of I have to work 8 hours. I'm stuck at a desk for 10 hours. Or God forbid, you have to work the night shift, which I seen people trying to get chatters. What do you call them? Like they sit there, they chat at nighttime. Anyway, I didn't want to do that garbage. So when this came along, it was a blessing. Like it was literally, I was like, tell me how to do this. So this is the 2 hour of income earning. Okay. 1 hour. Anybody that creates content, man, make another TikTok. Start doing this because I'm telling you, this is so much better than what you're doing. I almost guarantee it. Like almost. I don't know what every content creator makes, but I was a content creator and it was a struggle. It was many hours, a lot of work, and not a lot of pay. It really was. So this is the opposite. 1 hour, you create 3 pieces of content. Now, what is that? let's talk about what is the 3 pieces of content. 3 pieces of content are a video. 3 videos are 3 videos. 3 videos that you make, that you post on your choice of social media. So hey, I'm Digital Granny. I used to struggle, be stressed out as a single mom, and then I found this. That's pretty much it. That's what you're doing. You are only creating 3 pieces of content. Don't make it more difficult than it is, because it's not. It really is not. Do you have to use your face? I do, because I want you to see me. I want you to, get to know who I am and have a connection. So that's, I'll go anywhere and just show my face kind of thing. But if you want to do faceless, absolutely, you could do faceless. We have a lot of people that, because of their job, don't do the face. They don't show up with face. But it's awesome because it is only 1 hour and 3 pieces of content. Sorry, YouTube, I forgot you were over there. It's only 3 pieces of content. That's it. You start off with 0 followers, and I learned this the hard way, but I have 2 accounts now, and it's hard to build up the other one. You are best to have 0 followers. Why? Because the algorithm is going to find your exact people that are going to want to hang out with you, that are going to want to purchase from you. That's the major part of what you're doing. Some people won't take an hour. Some people will take a half hour. Man, I did all 3 of my videos this morning, probably within a half hour. I didn't do nothing fancy. I just got up. I went, okay, I'm going to do. And I did them, and I put them in my drafts of my TikTok. That's what I did. Don't make it hard, because it isn't hard. And then the next half hour, what are we doing anyway? We are using social media, right? That's what we're all doing. We're using social media. So we're posting things that are going to get out there to promote what we're doing. That's it. It's not hard. And a lot of us share little tiny clips. I know I follow somebody who has a faceless account, and she'll go outside, and all she'll do is take a video of a stream, and you can hear the water, and all she'll do is put some text on the screen, and that's it. So for half an hour, here's the other part of your business that you got to do. You post free ads. That's it. That's all. Half an hour, you post free ads. What are free ads? Free ads are things like, have you ever posted on Facebook? Have you ever done a Facebook marketplace or Craigslist, anything like that? Because both of those you can post for free, right? Man, all we're doing is creating an income online using free social media, we're posting free ads. That's it. It's literally 2 hours a day. I cannot tell you how much more easier it can get, because I've never seen anything like this. Never. I've worked 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours, and nothing compares to this. Nothing anywhere. You show me, because I'd be the first in line to say, hey, let me see, because I have never seen nothing like this. It gives you your life back. It gives me time back. I don't have to stay in an office for 8 hours a day. I don't have to work my butt off. I'm too old to be lifting 50-pound boxes or 100-pound boxes anymore. I don't want to do what I did before. I am tired. I just want to focus on homeschooling my kids, being present, teaching them, and then making money online by doing this. It's so easy. So the other half hour, you post free ads. That's it. All you do is copy. You copy your ad, you post it. If you have questions, just drop them in there, and I'll do my best to address them, answer them. So you go, you copy You paste, that's it. There's an ad done, 2 ads done, 3 ads done. Listen, all you're doing is using the free stuff out there to build your business. You don't have to pay for marketing. This is digital. Everything is digital now. Like the world has gone digital, literally. Like we watch how we do our money. How do we share our money? How do we share files? How do we forget the fax? Like I remember faxing and standing at a fax, putting in paper after paper after paper and standing there and waiting to see if it got received. Gone are those days, man. I don't want to go back. I'm all for us doing things digitally and doing them safe, which I will also say that you will not see me doing, what's that? Telegram, WhatsApp, none of that stuff. If you see me live on YouTube, if you see me live here, if you see me live on Facebook, those are the accounts you want to follow. Those are the people. I will talk to people on email. I prefer email. Then that way you know you're talking to me, because you would have to get into my system and I would have to talk to you that way. So that's safe. I'm never going to DM you first. I don't want to, and I don't need to. I'm not going to chase people. You don't need to. You don't want to. This is not something like that. This is what your job is. And it's not a job, it's your business. Why? Because every single thing you do, you make. Like, what are you going to do? Say you sitting there one day and you get a ding. We call them dings. But what's a $900 ding going to do for you today? Would it do anything for you today? 900. Yeah. What would that do? Like, let's just go away for the night. All my bills are paid. I just got $900 ding. Well, I just got a $600 ding. We only promote 4 programs. 1, 3, 6, and 9. That's it. 1, 3, 6, and 9. If you come in on the legacy, then you get to promote the 9, the 6, the 3, and the 1. It's not rocket science here. It's actually very straightforward and easy to understand. The other half hour, you're going to be like, this is a joke, right? No, I'm serious. Because when I first saw this, I was like, no, there's no way that this is working. And then when you see the people in our community and they're actually making 6 figures, you're like, how? What are they doing? They're doing exactly everything I'm telling you right now. That's what they're doing. They're doing the work. It's proven to work. It's profitable and it works. Let's see the half hour. You are commenting on the posts. So if somebody decides, hey, look, they post on your content. You do a video, 15-second video, and somebody says, okay, I want to see, what are you talking about? You go in there and you comment on it. So you need to learn how to master your 2-hour workday. Mastering the 2-hour workday is going to give you 22 hours in a day to do whatever you want to do. What are you going to do? Have you ever thought about what can I do with 22 hours in a day? Like, what can I do? If I don't have to work 8 or 10 hours a day anymore, I don't have to commute. I don't have to go to this place. I don't have to work the second job. What are you going to do with all the free time? Have you ever thought about that? Or you just think that it's not even possible? Because there's so many of us that come on board with this and we're like, no, this is not going to work. No, this can't be possible. But it is. It is possible. These are the steps. Screenshot this because I'm going to take it away in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That's YouTube. Okay, let's get rid of this. It is that easy. We make things harder. If you want to know more info, go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put your email in, you'll get an email back, you'll get to look at everything. And if you have questions, by all means, ask them in the email. Just ask them. It's 2 hours a day. You can make anywhere between 1 and 9 in a day, but that depends on which one you come in on, because you'll have to have master resale rights in order to sell it. Your website is built for that. It is the easiest thing to do on a way to make money online. If you want to work from home, there's nothing better. Absolutely nothing better, because it's real, it's legit, and it gives you back your life. Like one of the guys in our community just golfs. That's it. He just golfs day in and day out. I mean, do what you want to do. You have time. Like, we need our time back. Mentally, it helps us. There's less stress. This can be fun. It can be what you want it to be. Life doesn't have to be, because of this program, life can be better. That's the truth. Life can be better. And there's so many people that took the jump in the beginning because they were like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to try it. What's the worst that happens? And they are surprisingly shocked at the outcome, because there are people that are they're making six figures. They are blown away by the success that is available to them if they apply the blueprint step-by-step process. It is real. It's legit. I mean, we follow a 2-hour workday. So what would, one sale, let's look. Let's look at something for a second here. Okay. So if I sell one of these, if I get one customer, I'm going to show you something, because a lot of people, is that MLM or is that, what are the other things? Whatever they are. I'm going to show you something. So when I promote this and I make one customer, one sale, that's $900 in my pocket. In my pocket. In your pocket. That's what you would make. If you made one sale this month, it would be that. Let's just say you made 2. But let's hold on a second. Affiliate. If you were an affiliate, which is not an option for this because this is your own business, but out there in the real world, like we like to say, affiliates make maybe 25%, right? You make 100% profit. 100% profit. Now, the people on the affiliate side, how many customers do they have to reach the same as us? Because that's crazy. I'm not interested in it. People are all running to it. But look, you need 4 customers, right? You need 4. I'm going to run out of room. You need 4 customers, okay, in order to match my 1. Look, 4 to match to my 1. So can you make 1 sale this month? I mean, I'm not interested in this. I ain't interested in no affiliate junk. No, not when I got 100%. Will I do affiliate? Eventually, down the road, I probably will add affiliate links into my email. At this point in time, I don't have them. But I would be open just to dropping them into my email, which is in one of the programs. They teach us how to do that. But in the beginning, no, I'm not interested. Why? Because I make 100% of that right there. I make 100%. You would make 100%. So make 1 sale. What is that? Now watch what happens. And you tell me at what point should I stop? Because how do they make money? I'll show you right now how they make money. It's $29 for your website. That's it. That's all. That is how they make money. $29 website fee. That's how they make money. We get 100%. So let's just say that you get what? 12 customers this month. What is that? Yeah. Okay. If you got 12 customers this month, that's how much money you would have. Do you know right now inside of our community, we're doing a 30K sprint in 90 days. Why? Because it works out to about 10 a month, which is only 12 customers. So if you got 3 customers in a week times 4, that's 12. Only 3 customers in a week. Think about that. Like, is that good money or is that good money? Yes or yes? I don't know for who would say no to that. I mean, who would say no? So this is how we have now. What is that? Let me check my math here. 10, 8 times 12. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So if we multiply that by 12, it's 129,600. Now, what I will say, that's 12 months, 1 year. Do you know how many customers that would be? 140, is it 144? 12 times 12? Yeah, 144. So that would be only, look it, you got to understand, because I do say we have 6-figure income earners in our community. It's absolutely true. They're the ones that mentor us. They're the ones that do a lot of the mentor meetings. And we've got quite a few of them. And they come on and they share how they did this. They followed the blueprint. They followed the 2-hour workday. They followed, they came in on the legacy, which is this one. Or maybe they didn't all come in the legacy. But I'm going to tell you right now, in order to get to what your goal is, if you wanted to get to a goal like that, then you would come in on the legacy. If you just wanted to make a couple extra $100 a month and you're not really focused on doing this, then you can pick the 100. You can pick the 3. Whichever one you pick, I have a 1, 3, 6, and a 9. Whichever one you pick, you can turn around and with your master resale rights, promote those. Okay? The one that you came in on and the ones underneath. If you come in on the 6, that means you can turn around. You'll have 3 streams of income. You can sell the 6, the 3, and the 1. So that's why our 9 is the most popular, because you can turn around and sell the 9. Who doesn't want to do the same amount of work? You're doing the same amount of work. The only difference is you get a little bit bigger deposit. That's why. So that's how you get to 6 figures. The people in our community that are making that, I'm going to say most of them probably hit that. I think I saw somebody post about it. 6 to 7 months was their, is everybody going to do that? No, but it depends. Are you going to show up? Are you going to be coachable? And are you going to be willing to learn? Because it is possible. Now, maybe you don't want to make that much. Maybe you just want to make 2 sales in a month. 2 sales, right? 9 times 2 is 18. That'd be 1,800 in a month. Do you need extra money? What would you do? No, like think about it for a second. What would you do with this in your bank every single month? That's only 12 sales, three people a week. Do you have 3 people that are in need? 3 people that want to work from home? 3 people that maybe just want to travel the world and make money? Like with this, you can travel the world and make money. You don't need to do it from a stationary desk. Some of these jobs you have to work stationary. This is the kind of thing where you can take your phone and you can go. Initially, I would tell you to set it up on a computer, but after that, you can go on your phone. You need 4 apps. You need School, you need Kajabi, you need your platform. I'm going to say, yeah, probably most people pick TikTok. And then email. That's it. That's all you need. 4 apps. Man, how much better can this be? Because you can work from home. You can go. You want to go to Japan? Have at it. Take your phone with you. Make sure you got your phone, and you can work while you're working in Japan. It's only 2 hours a day. You have all kinds of time to just go sightsee. Like, have you even ever thought that it's possible? Like, ever thought that it was possible? Because it is. It really is. If your goal, it all depends on your goal, but let's say your goal is, oh, I just want to sell one a week. Okay. Let's just take it down a notch. Some people have a hard time grasping the fact that you can actually make money on here on social media by doing 2 hours a day. It is that simple. We can't make it complicated because it's not hard. If you have a full-time job, if you got a part-time job, start this on the side. Because you know what? There's a girl in our community who was working as a mom, full-time, part-time, and she quit both. And I think she said within 2 months. Everybody's not going to be the same. But what you need to realize is the opportunity is at your fingertips, literally at your fingertips. If you've ever done a video, if you've ever taken a picture, if you've ever done a post, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about taking social media and free post ads, like you post an ad on Craigslist, post an ad on Facebook Marketplace. Some people skip that altogether and just do lives. I mean, lives and posting 3 pieces of content. What is it going to take for you to go, oh my gosh, okay, I think I can do that? And not go, like, I didn't wait when I was presented with this. I think it was the first time I saw her, I was like, no, that's baloney. And I went like that and I went past her. Second time she came up, I was like, okay, I'll listen this time. I asked a few questions and then I was like, it's proven to work. It's profitable. All I have to do is post 3 pieces of content. I don't even think I knew that at the time. All I knew was that I was going to, I think she said, promote a program or programs. And I was like, I can do that. Do I have to be on the phone? No. Do you have to have experience? No. Do you have to have a degree? No. Okay, count me in. I'm in. That was it. That was it. Best thing I've ever decided in my life in the shortest amount of time. I didn't stand there and go, well, what if it doesn't work? I really had no choice. It had to work. Like, I was all in. Okay, you want me to make 3 pieces of content? I got you. I'll do it. All I have to do is videos. I know how to do a video. And even if you don't, everything is step by step. Like, we literally show you step by step. You don't got to build anything. Your website's built for you. If you go to my website, I didn't build it. Somebody else did. I paid the $29 and it was up. I was up and running within days. Within days, I was good to go. Like, it wasn't a sit around, wait for this or wait for that. I was like, yes, I can get onto this and go. I didn't have to wait for weeks or months, or I just started working right away. So if you got 4 customers this month, what would $3,600 do for you? What would $3,600 do? That's only 4. Can you get 1 customer a week? 1. Just 1. Because that's $3,600. Some people, they're living off of that or less. And that's 2 hours a day. 2 hours. That's it. I did go over the 2-hour workday earlier, but that's what it is. It is not complicated. So I'll give you, you don't want to screenshot that. Maybe if you do, here, 3, 2, 1. My nose is running, but I'm telling you, it has changed the lives. This whole program has changed the lives. I wish this was here like 20 years ago. Man, I really do. I wish, as a mom, as a single mom, I wish it was. Struggle's real. If you've ever had your power taken out, if you've ever had your water cut off, if you've ever been in the place where you didn't know how you're going to pay the rent, didn't know how you're going to pay this, didn't know how you're going to take care of this kid, and that kid's got a problem, and just the list is long, and the hope was short. Like, my needs, they were long, man. They were long. And my hope was very short. That hope list was short. So when I found this, I was like, man, this changes things. It does. Because even 10 years ago, I don't think there was anything like this. Heck, 5 years ago, I don't know if there was anything like this. She made this 2 years ago, September 2022, November 2022. She made the community, and that's when I suffered my mini stroke. I was married. There was a family of 6 of us, now of 5 of us. I had my mini stroke. I was in the hospital. My husband never called. He never texted. And I was like, what the heck? So it's still hard to tell the story, but I can't have another mom, another woman, a man, God forbid. Like, I know that it happens to men, but I can't see another woman, another mother suffer. Like, he didn't show up. And I was like, what the heck? What man doesn't show up to a hospital when his wife had a mini stroke? Like, what man doesn't show up? And so I knew something was wrong. Long story short, he had already moved on and would come back home saying he was on work. He was working all right, but he wasn't working something that was making money, bringing it home. He was working on another relationship. So now I was working on a nonprofit, so I didn't make money. I was a homeschooling mom, left stranded with 4 kids. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? So that began the job search. And this is not on Indeed. You wouldn't find this on Indeed. I wish you would. I wonder if you can. Because, man, it changes. You know who I see this affect the most? The elderly, which I love. Moms. Dads. Okay, there's not so many guys in here. Dads, but it affects moms. It affects elderly people. There actually was, I think, an 18 and a 20-year-old that signed up with one of the other people. And I say signed up, but that's who you purchase from. But then that's it. Like, it's your business. You get 100%. I'm not above you. You're not below me. There's nothing like that, because this is like 100% my business. It would be 100% your business. So, but an 18 and 20-year-old, they decided to come on because they wanted to make money. Man, it is amazing what this program does for people. Why? Because you don't need the degree. You don't need to talk on a phone. I don't chase anybody. I don't need to. They come to me. I'm here just to tell you that it is possible to work from home. It is possible to make money online. It is possible. I want people that need to know this, to know about it, so they can turn around and go and do it, so that they can have this, so that their lives are impacted by this, because there's nothing like it. I've never seen anything like it. Like I said, she made it 2 years ago, created the community in November, and I didn't find it until June of this year. Where was this when I needed it back then? I didn't find it. So I wonder if I could put it on Indeed. But it would be your business. It's not like a job and you have a boss to answer. So if you want to sleep in, man. If you want to stay up late, stay up late. If you don't want to work one day, you don't have to work one day. But I would not suggest that, because this is based on social media. So, social media, if you don't show up, they forget about you. So you don't want to be forgotten. So posting 3 pieces of content a day, you can do that in many different ways. I take my videos and I leave them in the draft in TikTok, and then I'll take them and I'll use them when I want to use them. So that's how I do it. But people are making money on social media. Are you? Are you making money on social media? Are you making money? Why not? It's free. It's free to post on social media. It's free to post the free ads. Like, like I explained earlier. This stuff is free. So if you want to find out, go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put your email in, and then if you have questions, ask me in the email. I'm out of here. I'm done for tonight. So thank you, YouTube, for watching. Thank you, TikTok, for watching. And I will be back. Today is, what's today? Tuesday? So Wednesday night. Oh, yeah, I'll be on at 6. Sometimes I go 7, sometimes I go 6. Tomorrow will be 6, and I'll post a story so that you know. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Night.